Hi guys, hope everybody's doing great. In today's video, what I'm doing here is a bit of maintenance on the Uroplatus phantasticus, which for those of you who don't know is the Latin name for a species of gecko called the satanic leaf-tailed gecko. A species that I am very passionate about keeping, that I have a small group of. I've been going through all my enclosures here and cleaning them out. What I have to do next is a nice water, because although you see the Miss King nozzles there, you will see that there's no hose line connecting them, so they are not functional, obviously, and I am manually misting nightly or every other day at the latest. Here are some of the enclosures. For example, we have a few young phantasticus in here rusting. See a female there. Have another one on the back wall there. And there's another one somewhere in there too. Oh, up in that corner. Over here in this enclosure, there's also a really cool pair. It's a female on that back wall sleeping. For those of you that have asked in previous videos, these enclosures have T5 Zoomed 5.0 UVBs and sun blasters over them for the plant growth. Some of the plants in here are philodendron, and we also have coffee plants, Ficus benjamina, some of the standard plants, some croton, China doll plants as well. There's a nice little boy hanging out upside down there. This female's dangling, pretty funny. You can see her in the back there. I thought that was funny how she's sleeping. But yeah, so I thought I'd do a video kind of like watering my geckos, and when the lights go out, what we'll do is switch on the night vision and do a small feeding video in the dark and see how you guys might like that. I'll tongue feed some of the geckos. So hope you all enjoy this video. Hello, little guy. This is one of my male phantasticus. Hey buddy, you okay?
Dirt from outside.
Mm-hmm. Few schnoozing ladies. Let's give them a drink. Now, you'll see that I do water them a little bit, but overall, I sort of try to avoid getting them soaked. But if they get a little wet, it's not the end of the world for them. They don't care too much. Hey, someone's coming up. Hello there, ladies. This is one of my favorite fans. Hey, girl. She's really nice. She fires up quite dark, and those lichen spots on her body look really cool. Sirens are going off outside. Ready for a little shower? Time to give it another pump. If you guys remember when these enclosures are made, link up here. Look, already the roots are coming down and all over the bottom. Cool stuff. Moving along. Hey, buddy. There you go. How are you sleeping? Yeah, these guys love to sleep in funny positions like that. Time for a drink and watch the moss. This juvenile male is getting to be quite the looker. Hey, buddy. Look at that tail. Unbelievable. Okie dokie, time to give you a drink. Alright guys, so it's officially the next day, and we're going to be feeding all the phantasticus now. I have quite a few crickets here prepared for the animals. The crickets have been gut loaded for a day. Today's dusting is a combination of ground bee pollen and a bit of Zoo-Med calcium with vitamin D3 supplement. So what we're gonna do is shut all the lights off and film the animals in the dark. Those of you that have been following me on YouTube for the better part of the last decade may recall that in 2010... Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Yeah, good times. I made my first big camera investment. The camera I purchased myself was this bad boy right here. This is the Sony HDR XR200, and this camera is actually capable of quite a lot. It was loaded with 120 gigabytes, which is up to 50 hours of recording time, full 1080 HD, 4.0 megapixel still image recording. It had a built-in GPS. It can do slow motion, and one of the coolest features about this camera is that it has a night vision setting. So if you see that right there, with an infrared feature here, the little click, and voila, we are now filming in infrared. And that sensor is just down here, and actually you can see the light coming off. Weird, I don't physically see that, but for some reason the camera's picking it up. This camera has some pretty expensive tech built into it. It really is capable of a lot. If you guys watched my recent isopod video, links up above, you would have seen the really close-up images of individual isopods, and those were actually filmed with this camera, which is now a decade old. So one of my better investments for sure. The last thing I want to mention is that I don't normally tongue feed my satanic leaf-tailed geckos. I'm really just doing this for the video and to systematically see that everybody's eating and, you know, just make it entertaining. And by tongue feeding, hopefully that ensures that you guys will get to see a few good snags, you know, watch them grab a few crickets. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and feed the satanics. We got the tokes and the lychees out. But yeah, here's everybody. We're gonna go ahead and use a step stool to get to the top floors. They've all come out. Let's go ahead and get ready to do some feeding. Alright guys, so lights are going off. Night vision is now on. How cool is this? Our crickets are here. Let's make our way over to the rack, which you can see is illumined in the dark light. We'll go over and start feeding now. Alright guys. So we're going to start in this enclosure. We have a young female Uroplatus phantasticus in here. She's up at the top. You can see how the pupils are totally dilated in the dark, right? It's really cool. So let's go ahead and grab some crickets and try feeding her. Hey girl. Come on over. Come on. You got it. So normally I'll give each phantasticus about 3 to 4 crickets every 2 to 3 days. And that's usually how I feed them. Good girl. So while she's downing that, I'm gonna go ahead and feed the male next door. So in this enclosure, have a really nice looking boy. Hey buddy, how you doing? You ready for a cricket? There we go. Ooh-hoo. You ready? On. Hey. Woo! You missed that. I don't know where it went, but he's gonna find it. Did you see it? Oh, he got it. There we go. See how these animals are really made to navigate thin branches. This is really what they've evolved for. Next on this far end here we have a subadult male who is back here. See if he'll do more of a hunt for us. Sorry cricket, and I threw you into the enclosure. In all honesty, I have my iPhone flashlight on in this corner so that I can at least see the crickets and not just like aimlessly go in here and crush any, but I can't actually see anything in here. Oh! There you go. Oh, he missed. Come on, buddy. Oh, there it is. He got one. Good job. I'll go ahead and drop another one in. He's on the prowl for another. Yep. Oh, he missed. Come on, buddy. Silly goose. Look at that little dumb face. Such a cute guy. Alright, next I'm going to be feeding this little group of young females. Girl, you want one? Want a cricket? Where are the others? There's the other, and the other is beside her. Okie doke. Let's get in here and feed the other females. Woof. Next up, we're going to feed this gorgeous pair. I love this male. You can't quite see it in the dark here, but he has an incredible tail and he's quite a nice goldish pale color. The female with him is very leafy. She has a nice tendril looking vein down her back. I guess you can sort of see that in the dark. And I just noticed that she started laying duds, one of which is on the ground there behind that leaf. I can kind of make it out there. So she's ovulating. Hopefully we'll be getting some good eggs from her shortly. Hello, good sir. Would you like a cricket? Yes, you would. Are you interested in eating, my lady? Got a nice chimney for you. Oops. Oh, that one went rogue. It's down on the ground. Oh. She's on the hunt. Sorry, cricket. I think your days are numbered. Or your minutes or seconds. Oh, dang. Nice snatch, girl. Real nice. These guys are also, well, frankly, all these fants are my favorites. Can't really pick. But here we have the male. Hey, buddy. You ready for some food? And the female is behind him. Hey, guys. So let's go ahead and give them something to eat too. Cricket. You ready? Come on over, buddy. Nice. Good job. Good job. The female now. And obviously I'm also trying to pick them according to the animal's size. Some of the beefier fants can definitely take on some larger crickets, but I try and keep them on the smaller size for most of them. Most of my Phantasticus adults are eating around half-inch crickets. Sometimes a little around 3/4 inch, but most of the time they are half-inch. There you go, girl. You can see she kind of looks like she has chipmunk cheeks on her neck there, and those are the calcium sacs that store calcium. You don't want those getting too fat, but they're kind of nice and chunky, and they get depleted as the animal uses calcium for egg production. So you'll see them be a bit larger on a female. There you go. Nice tail waving from the female. Happy girl. Male's up here. Being kind of spazzy. Good stuff. Now that we've finished up with these guys, we're gonna move down a level, the second last row of tanks. We have a younger juvenile female Phantasticus in here. She just shed. We'll see if she's interested in eating. Hey, girl. Oops. Well, she may very well go for that. Come on. There's a cricket climbing. There she is, she's watching it eagerly. Yeah, it's dinner, it's coming your way. Are you gonna grab it? That's the question. You got this. Position yourself. Did you get it? Nice. Good job, girl. I'll throw in a few more. She has something else to eat later. Good job. Next we have a nice enclosure here full of calathea. We have 3 large breeding females, well, breedable females in this enclosure. You want one, girl? Hanging out on the Mist King nozzle as usual. Boom! Nice. Bam! Good job, little lady. Oh, where's that third animal? Maybe lower in here. Oh, there she is. There you are. Here you go. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. So again, I'm filming them all eating one for you guys to see. Then I'm gonna come back and drop a bunch in so they all have something to hunt on their own. In here we have a few more females. This enclosure has some creeping ficus, some calathea, a little bit of sansevieria as well, and yeah, and some China doll, I think, is what plant is in here. Girl. Where's that female? There was totally a female here. I just saw one. There you are. Want a cricket? Just gonna drop a few crickets in this enclosure because these females are all over the place. Oh, she got one in the back. Awesome. Now we're gonna move down here to the last shelf and feed the last few. This enclosure down here has 2 males in it. So we'll go ahead and grab a few crickets. Hey buddy. Wanna come over here for a cricket? Come on. Come on, dude. Walk across the glass. There we go. Oh, where's your friend? Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy. Want a cricket? Wow, that's some serious dedication. Dove down to the ground for his meal. Oh, yikes. He's not in the enclosure. Look at that leafy tail. Pretty cool, guys, eh? You okay, buddy? In you go. There you go. Okay, now we have this one. Or these two, I should say. Whoa! Look who decided to drop down right onto my hand. Hello, you. That kind of startled me. Hey, big guy. Come on. In you go. Crickets are coming, don't worry. So we have one male in this corner here. And then the other male is the one that just dropped down on my hand. Let's give them some crickets. Plus these guys are a bit shyer. Just drop a few in like that and let them do the hunting. Sorry for the heavy breathing. I'm like squatted down in my Birks with my knee up against my chest, trying to stay as steady as possible, like not breathing as much so I don't go back and forth and I don't have the tripod set up here. Oh, looks like our little buddy who did the leap of faith is on the hunt. But this leafy boy is just kind of chilling right now, so that's okay. And let them do their thing in peace. Okay, so let's not have a repeat of last time. This guy's on the glass right here, so... And he's like looking in there, seeing the crickets. He's a little envious. Okay, bud. Gently grab you a cricket. Hello, mister. Do you want a cricket? Here you go. There you go, buddy. You got that a little funny. You better get a better grip of it before it comes loose, drops a leg and gets away. Come on. There you go. Sorry, Mrs. Cricket. Circle of life. Alright, so those are all the fans, except for one. So this is the last animal we're feeding. This is a rather small Uroplatus phantasticus. I mean, it's no longer a hatchling by any means, but it is a smaller animal. I believe it to be a young female. So we'll go ahead and give her some crickets now. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Good job, honey. Good job. So there you go, guys. Uroplatus phantasticus, the satanic leaf-tailed gecko, are such cool little cryptic geckos. It's always a joy showing you guys my animals, and it's fascinating to see the way they eat and navigate through their enclosures in total darkness. As I always say, it's so cool having this camera. It's so cool that after a whole decade, I still am able to use it for really neat content creation. So let me know if you guys want to see more nighttime videos. I've done a few in the past, and they're a lot of fun to make. Film some of the arachnids, some of the other animals. It could be really cool. Thanks so much, guys, for your support. I'm really fortunate to be doing this and sharing my passion with you all. It's really a blessing, and I want to thank you all again for tuning in and showing your interest in my animals and my channel.